Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Thursday the 31st, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning, fairly decent time frame, didn't sleep real well, it kind of is what it is, but got up though, got around, got the dogs out, went and checked the fence line again just in case, because we still had some pretty good winds after I went to bed last night, so, but the fences are all still intact and all that good thing, so worked out well. How are you doing today?
Morning, good. How are you?
Better than I deserve.
All right. Every day's a holiday.
Yeah. So I got up, got a couple things accomplished. Nothing too major. Just kind of hanging around with the dogs, chilling out in the morning. The temperature had already jumped back up in the humidity. That was ridiculous because last night was like gorgeous. And I almost stayed out extra late last night because my thought was, well, it's so pretty out here and so nice. And the temperature is so great and the storm's kind of mostly over. Thought about staying out extra late, even have another cigar, just enjoying the weather because we haven't had much in the line of like cool weather yet. Nah, it'll be cool in the morning too. I was wrong. I got up, I opened the door and I was like, oh shit. It was just like opening a dryer. When you pull a dryer open too early and not only you hit with the heat, you're hit with the humidity also. And I was like, God damn it. So we're back to the heat again, so it is what it is. But I got a few things accomplished, hung around a little bit, ended up having a bowl of cereal, which I rarely do. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna have a bowl of cereal. So I knocked out some breakfast. My wife wanted me to take her to the doctor today. We had an appointment at 2:30, I think it was. It was 2:30. It's about a half an hour away, but she wanted to leave at like 1:30 or start heading towards the car at 1:30 because with the wheelchair and the whole thing, getting her out of the car and just she's super slow and even getting her there and getting out of the car, getting in the office, she would want to be late. So he's like, absolutely make that happen. So got a couple things this morning done. I thought, well, I got enough time. I'm going to go ahead and go for my run before that because I don't know how long the doctor's appointment's going to take and so on and so forth. And there's another chance of a storm rolling through too. So I thought I'll get it over with. So thought I'll mow real quick because I'd mowed the back of the other house, the front of the other house, and half of my front of this house. So all I had left was half of my front and the back of my new house, and I was going to be good. So I was like, that shouldn't take that long. It won't be a problem. So I went ahead, started mowing, and holy crap, it took forever. I don't know what was going on. The battery kept overheating. I think my battery's finally dying. I gotta get it's at least, I don't know, 9 years old, probably something like that. The battery's pretty old. So I gotta look, and I'm not sure when I bought it. Whenever I moved from Iowa when I first started traveling, that's when I bought it. So how long that's been? It's been at least 8 years minimum, maybe more. So, but yeah, it's been a while. But went ahead, did hell with it. Finally got it all mowed though. Got it all done. Got a call from my insurance company stating the fact that our insurance has lapsed, which is so messed up because I shit you not. Yesterday, the day before, I think it was the day before, I made the joke to my wife that, hey, we have a hurricane coming, and are you sure we have our insurance paid up? Because I laugh because we pay our insurance once a year on our house. It's not part of, we don't have a mortgage on our house. It's all, we pay cash for it, so there's no in your escrow kind of thing. And it's just easier for us to pay it once a year. Not a problem. Maybe subconsciously I thought, well, it's probably been about a year since we had the house, so it should be coming up to do again. But didn't think about it. I made the joke, haha, we got a hurricane coming. We got a super old roof and all our new shingles are on top of the roof, and we might have a loss of a house here with no insurance. And she's like, oh, we got insurance, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, whatever. That was, like I said, yesterday, the day before, I don't remember which one it was. And never made that joke before about our house. Get the call today from my insurance agent saying, hey, I know you guys went with Citizens and blah, blah, whatever, but they're way behind on sending out their bills to people. So it shows here your records that you are not paid. You have no insurance in your house. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And they're like, well, you want to pay it? I'm like, well, I'm out mowing right now, so I don't have a credit card, nothing on me. So let me call my wife, and then I'll have her call you right back, and you guys get taken care of, because she might have already paid it, just didn't show up, whatever, whatnot. So I said to hold it. Turns out she hadn't paid it. She'd gotten an email a while back from them saying, hey, we have new rate hikes coming up, so your bill will be changing, and look for that real soon in your email or paper mail, either one of them, or 20 side. It's like, no problem, no big deal. Never heard, never saw, nothing. So it's like, how in the hell can I pay it if I don't even know what it is? And I'm like, oh, that's so fucked up. Which I think the problem with Citizens is, I don't think Citizens expect to have this many people on their program, and they've got too many people and they don't have enough employees to go. It turns out they're 2 months behind sending out their bills, which my question comes in, is it my fault for not paying my insurance, or is their fault for not sending me a bill? Because that's I don't know what that falls into. That'd be a hell of a lawsuit in that whole process of saying, well, I should have known it was due. And they're going to say, you know, we should have known, especially when their record shows they're 2 months behind and sending everybody's bill out. It's going to fall on them. I think they'd have to pay it. So, but if it's just one person, they say, well, I got lost in the mail, it's on me, kind of thing. But when you're 2 months behind sending it, you were able to get me a paper, get me an email or a letter that said, hey, your bill's on its way. So it's going to be changed. Keep an eye out for it. That's kind of on you then. You had time to send me one saying you're going to send me a bill, but you didn't have time to actually send me a bill. It makes no damn sense at all. So yeah, not real happy about that, but we got it paid. Like I said, it's just paid once a year. So it's just, I don't know, a couple $1,000 where the hell it is. You pay it, move on, as opposed to paying it every damn month. But yeah, that was kind of fun. So we had that good little laugh and joke. And I said, maybe from now on I make sarcastic jokes like this, and my subconscious says, hey, this would be a funny thing if this happened. Maybe we should look into it a little more. So I did set a reminder in my phone for 11 months from now. Actually, it's like 10 and a half months from now to check, make sure my insurance is paid for the next year, which will actually be changed again anyway, because as soon as our new roof goes on, we're going to switch our insurance over to a different company, because the only reason we have Citizens right now is because our roof was old enough that nobody else would insure us. So that should save us a little bit of money, but I doubt it, because everything's going up so fucking expensive for insurance around here. So it's absolutely crazy. But yeah, I went ahead, got that done. So I finished up my mowing. Mowing took longer than I thought. I was like, oh God, it's so close that time to be able to take my wife to the doctor. I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and get my run in, get my miles in. So went out super fast, like in a hurry. Went, got my run in, got back, jumped in the shower real fast. My wife got around, fine to go. We left the house like 3 minutes late, which who cares, no big deal. So went ahead, headed up, got there plenty of time. Not a big deal at all. Got out of the car, got in there and stuff, and waited like 40 minutes to see if you can get put back in the back. It's crazy. But it's one of those places, little waiting rooms, really too small, and they have every single spot stuffed full of chairs for more people, which is great, unless you have somebody coming in a wheelchair. And I'm like, oh, that kind of sucks. They have nowhere to put her. So I end up having to block like 3 chairs because the way her leg sticks out, kind of thing. So I got her kind of set where she's only blocking 2, but I couldn't get her anywhere near the door because I want to feel walking and slamming into her foot. So I had to kind of set at the end of her foot and guard it. And then the one door we were sitting by, the employees would come out and fling that door open, man. Like they were pissed off, like they were trying to catch their lover in an affair or something. Every time, everybody flipped that door open hard as hell. I'm like, Jesus, there needs to come out warning, like a painted sign on the floor saying, don't stand here, you could die type thing. But so I got a little laugh and joke about that. But got it wrapped up, headed back home. Everything we could find out was decent with the heart doctor. And then from there, they scheduled her a earlier appointment to get her pacemaker looked at, see what's going on with it. And then from there, it was like all good. Went home, she wanted to stop at Arby's. She's got a French dip sandwich and the crinkle cut fries. Oh my God, they're so gross. I tried to eat one. They're so gross. And then she got a root beer. I didn't have anything. It was like 3:30 in the afternoon, 3:37 or whatever it was when I left the doctor's appointment. So I'm like, I don't really want dinner right now. And I don't do lunch. I did do breakfast, which was weird for me. So I got home. She really wasn't hungry. Mom was reheating the leftovers. And the house, she was like, I don't know, recooking the meat or something. She didn't cook it long the first time. I don't know what it was. So didn't really pay too much attention to it. Get the dogs out, play with them for while we were gone for a little bit. So I got them taken care of. And then wife finally had something. I just skipped dinner. I wasn't hungry. Came time to finally head to bed. And I went and tried to lay down. Actually, it's like 7 o'clock or whatever. I tried to lay down. I'm like, I'm just take a nap. And then I'll go outside, and when it's a little cooler, I'll be fine. God, my wife's banging things around and smacking the doors, moving stuff, and just back and forth, and couldn't get any sleep. And then she decided she wanted to come get to bed. And I'm like, okay. So I got up and got the bed all ready for her, got the pillows all set up where she needs for her leg and all that kind of crap. And then I headed outside. I'm like, fuck it. I'm back outside, hung out with the dogs a little bit, had myself a cigar, and then finally came in for the evening. Had some chips as a snack, watched a little bit of Ricky Gervais stand-up comedy, and then called it a night. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.